What the fuck is going on? So, I've been using Tim Sykes strategies for the last, I would say last month, and even though I'm on a demo account, the strategy are doing really well, as far as me trading, and I'll try to, every time I do a trade, I'm gonna try to record it and then put it on stream for you guys to see. But when I do the clips, they're not gonna be in full. I'm not gonna record the whole session because it would just take forever. I could, if you guys want me to record the whole session, let me drop a comment below and let me know if you want it that way, and I'll just go ahead and stream the whole trade, because usually from 9:30 to 10:30. So if you want me to give you the full hour of the stream, just like I said, leave a comment below and I'll do it that way for you guys. But if you want it to where you just want to see the key points of the trade, like when I put in the position, that's all you really want to see. And when after I put in the position, you want to see how it goes, and then you want me to cut that and then go straight to the closing or the cover, or buy the cover, where you're making money. So yeah, I could, like I said, let me know what you guys would like. If you would want the whole range, because sometimes, like this particular trade I got in right now, I've been holding for the last 3 days, so you know what I mean. I'm not gonna download 3 days worth. But anyways, that's beside the point. But yeah, I got you. So let me know what you guys need. If you want to see a full range, a little bit of detail on how the trade is going, like once I put in the position, and a few minutes right before I get out of position. I'll figure it out. But yeah, leave your comments below. Let me know how you guys like the videos. I know the videos are a little clippish, you know what I mean? They're not very detailed. And let me know if you guys like the music. You guys like the music? Because like I said, a lot of it's just watching. So I don't want you to be bored and just be in dead space with nothing going on. So that's why I threw in the music, you know what I mean? But yeah, if the music distracts you guys, let me know. Drop a comment below and I'll just cancel the music. But other than that, like I said, strategies are going pretty well. And you're talking to somebody that's traded before. I traded before I started using his strategies, and I lost a shit ton of money, and I wasn't in the pot. Don't get me wrong, I would be in positive, but I wouldn't take profits. I would be up a few thousand and I wouldn't take profits, thinking I would try to hit for the home run. I would try to keep pushing it and see how far it goes, and all of a sudden once it got to that point where it started reversing on me, I wouldn't cut my losses. I wouldn't take profits. It's fucking retarded, right? Because I was thinking it would just come up a little bit and then go back down. And all of a sudden, by the time it would come up, all my profits would be gone. And then I would go in the negative, and then I would have to cut my losses in the negative, even though I was positive in the beginning. So that was the problem. But anyways, I haven't made a face-to-face video, so I just wanted to keep you guys posted on the face-to-face video, see how much motherfucking weight I'm losing. Goddamn, losing some weight here, but it's alright though. But yeah, so I just want to keep you guys posted, man, and I appreciate the subscription, and I'll try to keep you updated. But yeah, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see, and I'll post those too. Let me know if you like I like talking about boxing, especially Mayweather's talking about getting back in the game for this one fight. It's always this one fight that's gonna bring him back. But anyways, I'll switch it up, man. I'm gonna do a little bit of the news. Whatever's popping about the news. I'll throw some news in there. Whatever sparks my interest, I'll just throw it to you guys and see what you think. But for the most part, man, I just wanted to keep you updated because, like I said, I haven't made any face-to-face videos. I just been doing a lot of trading, and I just want to clarify the trading videos, you know. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So I just been using the trading videos for now. But that's about it, man. That's about it. But yeah, the trading's going really well. His strategy is really fucking. They're awesome. You know. Let's talk about some strategies. The strategy that I'm using with him that's been working really well with me is I've been looking for top percent gainers. Top percent gainers are at the end of the day. At the end of the day, when the market goes to close, and what you want to do is you go to Yahoo Finance, and search on the little. I'll show you on a video. But anyways, look for the top percent gainers. Go with the top percent gainers. Look at the history of the chart for that gainer, for that stock, and if that has a history of spiking for a few days, or you know, just has a history of spiking, that's a good stock to maybe get into. Especially like the other day, I seen a stock that was up 500%, and it didn't look like it would be a you know, it would, in the history it hasn't shown that it would move, meaning every day it would just keep climbing. Usually it would just do 1 or 2 days and it would crash. So, and that's exactly what happened today. It was really good. It went up a little bit. It went up from $24 to $29, and so $4 upside. You know, could have got in, which was good because that's the plan that he kind of teaches. You know, with these top percent gainers, they're usually good to get in right at the. So what was I saying? I'll check it out in a second. So anyway, so when you look at these top percent gainers, you know, there's a good chance that they will continue to move the next day, and that's when you would, you know, necessarily take your profits, whether 50 cents, $1. This bitch actually moved up $4, so you would have made 4 times your money, which is fucking awesome. And then you would have made the short. So that was great too. Yeah. So that's the really good strategy I've been using, especially if you got a small account where you can't do like shorts because your account's small. That's perfect, you know. But yeah, there is a risk. There's always a risk, you know. There's a chance you could put in an overnight position, and the bitch goes back on you. You know, it'll reverse on you. So it's just, you know, it's just one of those things. But for the most part, these stocks that, you know, that move up and they have big percent gainers, they usually continue to go up in the pre-market into the opening bell of the market open. So that's a great strategy, especially if you got a small account. You know, if you got a small account and you can't do shorts, and it just seems, for me, I've been more comfortable that way. Don't get me wrong, I do, you know, I try to trade throughout the day too, but that's what I like. But yeah, get a shout out to my boy that put me on. I think his name's Marcus. Shout out to my boy Marcus, man. Good job. Hope you driving safe out there. Hope you trucking, man. Everything's going good. And I want to give a shout out to Tim Sykes, man, for all his video lessons that he's put out, and all his dedication that he pushes for his students, man. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have learned the shit that I've learned, you know, because I'm a visual person. You know, I gotta, you know, repetition's the mother of skill. You know, the more you do something over and over again, the better you just get at it. You know what I mean? And you know, he continually put material out there over and over and over, the same pattern, you know, in different sequences. Like, as far as, you know, it's not going to be exactly like the market's not going to exactly go up, but you'll see, you know, stocks to go this way, stocks to go this way, stocks to go this way, then this way. You know what I mean? So he's giving you all these patterns, but they all over time I start to visualize, okay, I see this pattern, and I know what this bitch is about to do. This bitch is about to crack. You know, this bitch is gonna keep going up, or this bitch is about to go down. You know, so like I said, big shout out to Tim Sykes for all he does, man. If you guys want to learn more on penny stocks, go to timsykes.com. He'll teach you everything. I'm sorry, timothysykes.com, and he'll teach you everything you need to fucking know. He's the fucking man of the plan. He's got the penny stock game on lock. You know, ain't nobody out there that teach anybody the way he teaches. You know what I mean? His shit is proof, like fucking bulletproof. If you can't make money doing his shit, you ain't either studying hard enough, or you just ain't got it. It ain't in you. You know what I mean? But if you just follow what he does, you guaranteed to make money. Don't get me wrong, you gonna take some losses. That's just how the game is. The game, you know, the market is gonna be a time where it's gonna trick you. You know what I mean? Now, what he teaches is to cut your losses quickly. You know what I mean? You're gonna take a hit, but instead of having this big ass fucking hit, you're gonna have this hit. You know what I mean? Once it starts, like say for example, I put in a position, and I put in a position because I know it's going up. And say for example, it's not going up, man, cut my losses. Cut your losses. Cut, 2, 3 cents, 5 cents. You know, cut it. If it's not going the way you planned, it's not continuing to go up, then get the fuck out of the position. Don't sit and wait and hope, because that's the problem. That was my problem. Sitting, waiting, and hoping that the market would go the way I wanted it to. The market don't give a fuck about what I want. The market is going to do what the fuck it wants to do. So if you can learn and accept that, and don't get down on yourself when the market doesn't hit the way you want to hit, and just take the hit and take the loss and reposition yourself. If you feel like it's gonna be a good trade for you, then just keep putting fucking your that's another thing too. But anyways, that's another subject. But yeah, keep it short, keep it simple. Till next time.